There were many notable stories in 2011. In fact, some will probably stick in our minds for years to come. I've put together the 5 most popular stories decided by your votes on our website. Here they are, beginning with the most popular. 2011 started off with tragedy. While answering a call at Enon Beach New Year's Day, Clark County Deputy Suzanne Hopper was ambushed, shot to death by Michael Ferryman. That prompted a shootout that left German Township officer Jeremy Blum shot in the arm. Eventually, Ferryman was killed. Thousands of law enforcement from across the country gathered to honor Hopper at her funeral.
At 11:34 a.m., she answered her last call at Enon Beach. However, Suzanne heard another call shortly after. And Deputy Hopper will fear no evil because she now walks with God.
Throughout the year, the community has rallied behind her family. Sheriff Gene Kelly says this is something his department will never forget. Disbelief and horror when a 9-year-old girl tells a school nurse her grandparents have kept her locked up in a bathroom for 2 years, only letting her out to go to school. She lived with her grandparents, 49-year-old Reve Hart and 50-year-old Brian Hart, at the Woodman Park Apartments.
This particular little girl was being restrained inside a small area comprised of a half bathroom from the time basically that she returned from school until leaving for school again the next morning. And this also included weekends.
The Harts are charged with child endangering and kidnapping. Viewers were outraged to learn a 14-year-old disabled Dayton girl weighed just 28 pounds when she died. Michaela Norman suffered from cerebral palsy and relied on constant care. The coroner ruled her death a homicide.
I've never seen this degree of wasting with a tube feeding in place that was supposedly being used and documented being used every day.
Michaela's mother, Angela Norman, was arrested, along with the girl's home nurse, Molly Parsons, and 2 supervising nurses, Catherine Williams and Mary Kilby. There was a great interest in the breastfeeding mother who cried foul. Rhonda Bell was asked by 2 security officers at the Fairfield Commons Mall to leave because she was breastfeeding her baby in public.
And then she said, well, no, this is a private facility. You're not allowed to breastfeed. There's other mothers complaining and stuff. I said, okay, well, the Victoria's Secret ad is showing way more cleavage and, what I am. I'm like, you can't even tell unless you're, a foot away from me that I'm breastfeeding.
Bell never received her apology. Mall officials denied wrongdoing and said they support mothers and infants.
It's just seeing my daughter, she was tied, hog-tied, and, duct tape over her mouth, and it was so close to her nose.
That's the video Deontay Williams saw of his 3-year-old daughter. The Kettering girl's mother, Sherry Allender, and her boyfriend, Charles Jones Jr., admitted to duct taping the girl and then videotaping it on their cell phone. Allender was sentenced to 30 months in prison. Jones will serve 36 months.